Hello, I'm Dana. Welcome to Tools and Tips to Owning Your Worth. Today we are going to talk about personal style. Before we get started, I'd like to thank my subscribers, please. Thank you. I appreciate every single one of you so much. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope that what I talk about today resonates. And if it does, please like the episode. And if it really resonates, poke around, see what else I've talked about, and maybe subscribe. Please add comments if you want to continue the conversation, or if you have a topic that you would like me to discuss. If I've lived it or learned it, I would be happy to share it with you. Which brings me to today's topic. Personal style. So I did an episode on the fact that it's none of your business what other people think of you, right? And if you haven't watched it, it's linked below, and I would encourage you to go back and watch it. And I started thinking about this topic because of my hair. Actually, I'm going to share a little story. So I have always and continually seen my hair as a palette, an artistic palette, ever since I was old enough to dye it with a mascara brush. I've had color in my hair, okay? I honestly I think my hair is dark brown and gray without the color. But, so my whole life, I've expressed through piercings and coloring my hair and my clothing. And it never occurred to me until I was old enough to start understanding judgment and shaming and shoulding and what those topics sound like and do to you, that it was somehow something that people took notice of or were offended by. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about today, is the offensive part. So I had a client come in just after I did this to my hair, okay? Which, by the way, I know it's not really easy to see, but it's purple, a little pink, a little blonde stripey. I love it. I like to brag that my hair's been every color except jet black. And you know I'm not dead yet, so who knows? Anyway, the client came in, she sat down, she looked at my hair, she twisted up her face as if she had just eaten the most sour thing on the planet. And she said to me, "I don't like your hair." And this was in December, so she said, "Is that your holiday hair?" And without batting an eye, I looked at her because I do love and respect this person, and I know that she has mutual trust and respect back to me because she's been my client for years. I'm going to change her name because I don't want to put her totally out there, but I'm going to call her Mary. But I looked at her and I said, "I don't care, Mary. I don't care what you think of my hair." And we both started laughing. And she said, "I know you don't." And so what it has taken me this many years to learn, okay, and what I really want to share with all of you is it doesn't matter if you offend people with your piercings or your tattoos or the color of your hair or the fact that you go the other way and you are extremely prim and proper and you only wear neutral colors and you pull your hair back in a bun every day and you don't believe in jewelry. Like, it doesn't matter what people think. It's your personal style. And if you are living your authenticity and you are embracing your worth, then I am going to encourage each and every one of you to be you. It does not matter if people make comments on the street. You cannot upset somebody. If they are upset, it's their own stuff. It's their own stuff. If they're upset because your hair is blue, what, pray tell, does that have to do with them? Nothing. They don't have to even look at it. Unless, you're my client. You gotta look at me for an hour, but whatever. My point is, People are very quick to judgment. People who are choosing not to work on themselves, not owning their own worth, not looking in the mirror and deciding where is their space for self-improvement. The way that they try to make themselves feel better is to judge others. Judge, judge, judge. And they will say it to your face sometimes. And I'm here to tell you, if they say it to your face, very, very respectfully and coming from a place of love, look back at them and say, I don't care. I don't care. It's not your nose piercing, it's mine, and I like it. Those aren't your tattoos, they're mine. Another one of my favorites is, family tends to do this, so I'm gonna, fair warning, they will judge you on you spending your own money on, tattoos, piercings, hair color, your clothing. Well, I can't believe you spent your money on that. Well, last time I checked, I do the work, I get the money, I can put it where I want to put it. So again, the reason I raise this topic is because it is super vitally, absolutely, most importantly important that you understand that to express yourself because you own your worth, because what you do and what you look like makes you happy, not because you're for the shock value. That is not what I'm talking about here, but because it makes you happy. If you're coming from the right place and you're owning your worth, it doesn't matter. Get the damn tattoo. My second favorite story after my own hair one is I was around this lovely, lovely young lady. She's in her early 20s, and she had a few tattoos, and we were sharing tattoos and talking about tattoos, and she says, and look at this one, and she pointed to her leg, and she said, I walked into a tattoo parlor, it's small, super adorable, and she's like, and I got this one just because. Like, there's no meaning behind it. And it made her so happy to tell me that story that I just thought, go you. The things that we do out of joy, we're never going to regret. I have tattoos basically from head to toe, and I have had 1,000 people ask me, what are you going to do when you're old? Aren't you going to regret those? Aren't you going to regret those when you're old? No. What are they going to look like when I'm old? Wrinkly tattoos. That's what they're going to look like. They're still going to be beautiful. They're still going to have their same meaning. And my hair, when I have to go gray and white, and I'm hopeful that I'm still doing this YouTube channel, so you're going to see the transition, it's going to go from purple to blue. So I'm here to tell you, it's never going to be white. It's going to be white with some shades of blue and gray. And that's because I love having a palette that I can cut off or change at a moment's notice. And so I'm just going to encourage you to do the same. Love yourself, not for shock value, not to make anybody else upset, not to shame anybody else, but just love yourself and own yourself and be authentic. And have a great day. Till next time, namaste.